Hi everyone! Welcome to Short Croatian Lessons. My name is Maja and today I'm gonna talk about grammar and as you can see here I'm gonna talk about verbal aspect. Bog svima, dobrodošli na kratke lekcije hrvatskog jezika. Ja sam Maja i danas ćemo razgovarati o glagolskom vidu, odnosno nastavljam na Andrejin video prije 2 tjedna, pa ako ga niste vidjeli, pogledajte ga, pa nastavite gledati ovaj video. Ako ste sada uživo sa mnom, ostanite i komentirajte, pitajte sve što vas zanima, a svakako se vratite još na Andrejin video da možete dobiti cijelu sliku. So I'm gonna continue on Andrea's last grammar video, so if you haven't seen it, please go check it out before watching this video. If you're here live right now with me, feel free to comment down below, ask me anything, and do watch Andrea's video later so you can have the whole picture. Before we start, please comment something so I know you're here. Write me where you're from and why are you learning Croatian? I really want to know. Hi, Sungji Kim. I'm not sure if I read that correctly. How are you? Kako si ti? Što ima? What's up? And also before I start with the actual lesson, I just want to remind you that you can sign up for our free trial lesson and join Školica and learn Croatian with us. You can find the link in the description of this video. So please do that, and I hope to see you in Školica. I think I'm gonna start now with the lesson. If you join in later, feel free to comment and ask anything. So I'm going to talk as well about the verbal aspect. We have 2 verbal aspects in Croatian, as Andrea already said in her last video, and you can see it already here on the board. Perfective and imperfective. So perfective verbal aspect means that the action is finished or completed. So here we concentrate on the result of the action. The process itself is not important. What's important is the finished action. Imperfective aspect, duration, not finished action, action in progress. And here, when we use imperfective aspect of verb, we concentrate on the process. I'm going to give you a couple of examples so you can see what I mean. Čitati, pročitati. So čitati means to read, čitati. Pročitati means to finish up something, finish reading. Pročitati, to finish up reading. Jesti, to eat. Jesti, to eat. Pojesti, to finish eating. Pojesti, to finish. Piti, to drink. And popiti, finish drinking. Gledati, to watch. Pogledati, to finish watching. Let's use now this last verb to take a look at this table. So these are the ground form of the verbs. Ground forms you can find in the dictionaries. Let's use gledati and pogledati. So this is the ground form, infinitive form, gledati and pogledati. Let's see what happens with them when we talk in past, present or future form. So we have 3 possible times we want to talk in, we want to talk we're going to talk about something that already happened in the past, or something that is happening right now in the future. Oh my god, sorry, in the present, or something that will happen in the future. And here I put svršeni perfective and nesvršeni imperfective, so you can follow all three tenses to see what happens with these two aspects through these tenses. Let's start with the past. Ana je pogledala film. Ana je pogledala film. So I used this one first, pogledati. Ana je pogledala film, and I'm gonna translate it with she watched the film. So she already finished it. She watched the whole movie, and she's not doing that anymore. Ana watched the movie. Gledati. I'm gonna use the second one here. Ana je gledala film. And now this sentence I'm going to translate with continuous. Ana was watching the movie. And here, gledala, she was watching. We are concentrating on the action of watching. We actually don't know if she finished the movie, maybe she stopped in the middle of it. We don't know what happened. We just know that at one point in the past, she was watching the movie. What happened? We don't know. We are concentrating on the process, and we want to say that she was watching the movie. She was doing this action. So, action in progress in the past. And also check the translations in English. You also you also have different tenses that we translate it with. So there is a verbal aspect in mind when we translate this as well. Present. So present tense, right now, what is happening right now. And this is also going to help you figure out what's the difference between two. You can see that this perfective, the action that is not finished, that is completed, has no present form. If you think about it, it does make sense. So if the action is finished, then you cannot be doing it right now. There is no possible way that you can say that in the present form. You could say in the present form the perfective aspect, but then it's something that that refers to the future, or refers of you doing something every day, or something that is like already known, that is like Sava teče, like the river Sava is like flowing or something, so something that is like known truths. But there is no actual aspect of perfective form in present tense. There is, however, in the imperfective, because you can say that Ana gleda film. She's watching a movie right now. There is an action that is in progress, not finished. We don't know if she's gonna finish the movie or not. We're just looking at the action she's doing right now, and we are saying something about this action she's doing right now. And the same thing happens in the future. Ana će pogledati film. So Ana will watch the movie. Ana će pogledati. And we want to say that she will watch and she will finish it in the future, sometime in the future. This is what we want to say with this sentence. That she is going to do it, she's going to finish the movie, and that will be sometimes in the future. And we can also concentrate on the process as well in the future. And we can just say, Ana će gledati film, that she will be watching And again, you can see that I translated the imperfective with continuous form, and the perfective one is either simple or something like perfect, past perfect, future perfect. But you're gonna also do the same thing in English. When you wanna say that you are concentrating on the action in progress. Ana će gledati film, so she will be watching. We are concentrating on the action, and this is what we want to describe her action of watching the movie. And then she will finish it. We are concentrating on the result, so we want to say that the result of her action is going to be this watched movie. If you have some questions about this part, please do ask. I'm gonna show you how we create the perfective or imperfective form as well, before giving you a few examples or actually exercises. So this is the first way we create perfect or imperfective aspect. You can use prefix, so something you put before the root. For example, čitati, and those are all these examples here. So what we are doing here, čitati, we put a prefix before the root, pročitati, and we make it perfective. Jesti, as you can see here, we did the same thing, pojesti. We put the prefix and made it perfective. Popiti, piti, popiti, the same. Gledati, pogledati. So the same thing. That's one way of making the difference between perfective and imperfective verbal aspects. The other way is changing either the ending or some infix, some in between the root and the ending. Something like doći and dolaziti. So it means to arrive, to come or to arrive. And you can see that we changed here also the ending and a little bit of the verb itself. So doći, to arrive, and the same meaning. So dolaziti focuses on arriving, the action, and doći, finished, you already arrived. Pokazati, pokazivati, we changed the ending, pokazivati, and we with this pokazivati longer ending we made it imperfective, pokazati, just once and you're finished, you showed something, someone, so pokazati, showing, pokazivati, you're showing and showing, pokazivati, 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 pokazivati. Process, couple of times, long times, several times, the imperfective. Pokazati, only once, in the past or in the future. Vratiti se, vraćati se, to return. Vratiti se, once, perfective. Vraćati se, you can see that it changed. Vraćati se, the imperfective form, you're coming back for a long period of time or multiple times, or vratiti se, only once, action is finished, you already returned. Here the problem or the effect why this grammar lesson is really difficult is because you cannot actually predict how are we going to create perfective to imperfective or the other way around. That is why creation and also all Slavic languages are difficult for someone who doesn't know a Slavic language. It's unpredictable, so you cannot, there is no rule or of how are we going to create it. So the best advice I can give you is to learn verbs in pairs. When you learn one, immediately learn also the pair, perfective or imperfective. Maybe not at complete beginning. The best time to start is maybe after finishing A2 level, so A1, A2, concentrate on learning basic forms, and then when you get a base, start learning the verbs in pairs. That's actually the best advice I can give you. I'm gonna give you now also some examples or actual exercises, so you can think about it, think about the aspects to use, and then also check, did you understand what I was saying. If you do have some problems, please also comment and ask me. So let's try to see this sentence. Moram danas pisati ili napisati, so you have to choose now pisati or napisati, I poslati mami pismo. So what we want to say in English, that we have to write the letter and send it to mom. But because we want to send it, we actually want to emphasize it, we have to finish writing the letter. We cannot just say we want to write it and not know if we finished it or not. We want to know, we want to say that we have to finish this section of writing the letter so we can send it. This is because of this second part. You have to now choose the perfective form because you want to say that you want to finish it. You don't want to emphasize the actual action in progress. That is not important. The result, the wrote letter, the result of this action is important because you want to send it. If you need some time to think and you're not watching this live, pause this video, think about it, and then choose. I'm gonna now reveal the answer. Moram danas napisati I poslati mami pismo. So I have to finish writing the letter and send it to ma. Moram danas napisati I poslati mami pismo. Second example, second sentence. You also have to choose between the perfective or imperfective aspect. Već 4 godine učim hrvatski jezik ili već 4 godine naučim hrvatski jezik. So, for 4 years, učiti is to learn Croatian language. I'm not going to translate it right now in English because you will then there is a big hint here if you want to actually check if you understood it. I'm not going to translate it. I'm going to just say that učiti means to learn. Već 4 godine, so for 4 years, already 4 years. And hrvatski jezik, Croatian language. So what's for 4 years this action is going on? I just cannot explain it in English without using the continuous form, which is the hint for using the imperfective aspect. But as you can see that I struggle not saying the solution, you can already see that there is a logic in English for this as well. So the solution is actually učim. Već 4 godine učim hrvatski jezik. So I have been learning. It's a process. You want to emphasize that this is something that has been going on for 4 years. So action in progress. You're not saying anything about the result. You're just saying something about this action that's been going on for 4 years. Već 4 godine učim hrvatski jezik. So for 4 years, I've been learning Croatian language. Next one. So actually, I have two, but think about it. Volim kuhati I kuham skoro svaki dan. Volim skuhati I skuham skoro svaki dan. Or some of the variations. Volim kuhati, skuham skoro svaki dan. Volim kuhati, skuham skoro svaki dan. I'm gonna help you here a little bit. The same aspect is for both. You just have to think about it and to see which one would you choose. So we want to say that volim means I love, and actually here this is a little bit harder because this is something that is not actually translated in English as the form. I'm also struggling now not to give you any hints if you want to actually do this exercise by yourself. So what we want to say is that you love to cook and you are cooking almost every day. So this is something that happens every day. And you see that I translated with the different tense in English, but actually this is something that I also said for this is something that I also mentioned when I was explaining it with the table. So you want to say that that's something that's actually you like to do. This is the solution. Volim kuhati I kuham skoro svaki dan. So in English it's different. The logic is a little bit different, but we're gonna use the same thing because that's something actually that you enjoy the process of. That's why this is here the imperfective form, because you love the process of it. You're not talking about the results. You're saying something about the process. You love the process of cooking, and actually then you're doing it every day again. Something that's it's happening every day. I have one more. Mi želimo dobro učiti hrvatski da možemo dobro govoriti. Or mi želimo dobro naučiti hrvatski da možemo dobro govoriti. So we want to say here that you want to learn Croatian good so you can talk good. That's the idea of the sentence. And think about the meaning of it. Think about is the result important, or are you emphasizing the process here? What is important? And also take the whole sentence and have in mind the whole sentence and the meaning after this. The goal here is to talk well, so you have to learn Croatian well so you can do that. And because you want to use this knowledge, you're not emphasizing on the process here. You're saying that the result is important. The result of your learning is the ability to actually use it well. So that's why we're going to use the perfective form. Želimo dobro naučiti hrvatski da možemo dobro govoriti. So you want to finish the process of learning, and you want to finish it really well so you can actually talk as well with it. So you're not saying something about the process of it. It's not important. The results, your knowledge of creation, the result of this action of learning is important because you want to use it. Mi želimo dobro naučiti hrvatski. If the second part of the sentence was not here, mi želimo dobro učiti hrvatski, completely and totally correct sentence, because you're just saying that you want to learn creation well and then you want to do the process very well. But that's not the same thing as here, because you want to say here that the result is important, so you can use it. And the last sentence. Anina djeca cijeli dan čitaju statuse na Facebooku. Ili Anina djeca cijeli dan pročitaju statuse na Facebooku. So Anna's kids okay, again, I don't want to give some hints here, so you can actually check your knowledge of aspect. I'm gonna translate words around it. So Anina djeca means Anna's kids, cijeli dan, whole day, statuse na Facebooku, so Facebook statuses. Čitati means to read. Čitati, pročitati, so to finish reading. And keep in mind, cijeli dan, whole day, is something that's happening whole day. Anina djeca cijeli dan čitaju statuse na Facebooku. Anina djeca cijeli dan pročitaju statuse na Facebooku. So think about again what you want to say. Are we emphasizing the process here? Or is the result somehow important? Anina djeca cijeli dan čitaju statuse na Facebooku. The result is important because of cijeli dan, the whole day, cijeli dan. We don't know anything about the outcome, the results. There's nothing after the dot. We actually don't know if they stopped at one point, if they read it all, if that is not important. There is no hint, anything in the sentence that's telling you to use the perfective form. And also cijeli dan means that it's a process that's been going on for the whole day. So they are reading the statuses whole day. So Anna's kids are reading the statuses on Facebook whole day. So that's something that's happening whole day. This was my last sentence. I can see the comments that it's difficult. It is after cases, after grammatical cases. This is the second big topic you have to struggle for a little bit. But again, please start dealing with this after sometime. Sometimes, like when you are in the middle of learning for B1 level, A1, A2. Here you have a lot to do, and you have to learn all the cases. So don't struggle with that just then. Start learning about verbal aspects somewhere in the middle, when you are in the middle of A2, B1 level, and then you really have to learn it and tackle it on B1, B2, because when you finish B2 level, you should know how to use this. We will continue this topic for some time now as well. Every grammar lesson for several lessons now is going to be dedicated to verbal aspects, so please also check Andrea's video and again go back to this video, think about it a little bit, ask questions, and also join us in Školica, so maybe we can help you some more and we can practice then together with exercises and conversation, so you can actually learn it and start using it really well. I'm gonna finish up my lesson here and invite you to again join Školica and join us next week. Hvala vam, vidimo se. Thank you, bye, see you.